What's going on, guys? It's Icy Rhythms again. Okay, so this is going to be a very simple video. I think very simple for most of you to understand, and I'm sure you can see that by looking at the title. Just my thoughts, my opinions. I'm not stating any of this as fact, just giving my top 5 from 5 all the way to 1 what I feel are the best looking games that I've seen at E3, whether it's I really like the art style or just from, a technical standpoint, I like these 5 games. Now, what we don't know is if all of these games will be great from a gameplay standpoint, story, sound, whatever, but based on my top 5, I'm feeling pretty good about these games. Now, what is unfortunate is that I want to bring you guys the best possible quality that I can, and I only have really nice quality videos for 2 of the games on my list, so you're going to have to suffer through one of them while I bring you to number 1. But I feel like my top 5 is pretty solid in my opinion. Right at number 5, I'm going to say Mario Kart. After I watched the trailer like 2 or 3 more times, the character models, if they can hold that image quality, it ends up looking like just like that or better. I think the character models in that game are like Pixar quality, okay? Like, it looks that good, at least with the character models. I mean, everything else looks fine too, but really with the character models, I'm not really seeing like a whole lot of aliasing going on. It looks really nice, it looks really solid, it looks like it's going to be a quality title, but I mean, what else would you expect from a kart game? It is going to be the first kart game, maybe the only kart game that the Wii U ever received. So, moving on to the next game, Titanfall, which is the game that you're looking at now, and you'll look at this game until I get to my number 1 again, I'm sorry. But Titanfall, originally, I wasn't very impressed with this game, but now that I have this quality, I can look at it 60 frames a second. You guys won't see the 60 frames a second. The image quality, just everything, like the overall fidelity of this game. What Respawn was able to do with the Source engine, a lot of people do not like the Source engine. They think a lot of the Valve games look like shit. I don't even know how you could say that. All of the Valve games are beautiful, at least in my opinion, but I don't think even if you don't like the Valve games, you can't say any of them look bad. I mean, I'm not saying that you should change your opinion to say they all look good or something, but I don't necessarily say you can say the Valve games look bad. That's just my 2 cents. But Titanfall, again, I didn't have much interest, but looking at this and, just taking it all in, I've watched it probably 4 or 5 times now. This is definitely one of my more anticipated games, and I think it looks good. I mean, even from a gameplay standpoint, I think it's going to be a good game. A lot of people said that those guys from Infinity Ward were overrated when they went to EA. It wasn't going to be the same. They weren't going to be able to repeat that success. It still remains to be seen. Will they ever get to Call of Duty 4 type status? We'll just have to wait and see. So, my number 3, I can't really speak much on this because we don't have much to go by unless there's a lot of other videos out there that I haven't seen yet. Final Fantasy 15 looks incredible. Kingdom Hearts looks really good too, but Final Fantasy 15 just looks really fucking good. I'm really hoping that Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts come to the PC. It's likely that they won't, but and if they did, they'd probably be on the Square store. I'm not really feeling the Square store, so if it's on the Square store and I can't buy those games on Steam, I'll probably just end up buying it for the PS4, which, by the way, I have pre-ordered. It's all said and done. PS4, I know there for a while I was going back and forth about, I don't know if I'm going to buy it day 1. Yes, I am going to buy it day 1. Oh, I still don't know. Nah, fuck that. I got my PC. My PC do just fine. I can buy a PS4 and some of the games when it's cheaper. I said, fuck it. I just pre-ordered the damn thing. It's done. It's over with. I can't change it. Well, I can, but I'm not going to because I'm actually kind of excited, and some of these games have yet to be announced for PC, and I do want to play them. I'm sure that some of them will come out for PC, but developers aren't really saying anything because E3 is, for the most part known as a console type event. But games like my number 1 have yet to be announced for PC, and I would be shocked considering it's an MMO, but we'll just have to wait and see. And my number 2 is Infamous Second Son. I don't know what else I can say about this game. I can't praise the visuals enough. I think the gameplay looks really solid. I played the first game. I'm ashamed to say I've yet to play the second, but I will definitely be picking this game up day 1. It looks absolutely incredible. The visuals, the gameplay, it looks like the story is going to be a lot better. The voice acting and everything Infamous Second Son. And it is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Oh, so naughty. But anyway, my number one, and I've already told some people this, how I feel on Skype and Steam and such, some of my friends, Tom Clancy's The Division is my number one. I feel like The Division is this year's Watch Dogs, and I actually think that it looks better than that game by a lot. And it is not yet announced for PC, like I said, and that's probably the most disappointing thing. But everything about this, I mean, who can say that this game looks bad? I think out of all the games shown, whether we're talking about my top 5 or like Metal Gear, Watch Dogs, Battlefield 4, all of those games look amazing. Like, I don't think anyone can say that those look bad. But out of all of those games, I think this one shows like a true leap in visuals. And it's an MMO. We don't know how it's all going to work and play into the next-gen consoles and stuff, but we do know that it's only coming to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One at this point. There's no Wii U announcement, and unfortunately for me, there's no PC announcement. I will have a PS4, but even if it doesn't get announced, even up to the final day of release or something, I will really still want to wait because I want to play it on PC. The visuals, the performance, and everything. But I may be tempted, like a double dip PS4 version and PC version. It looks that damn good in my personal opinion. But, man, how many times have I said opinion in this video? I don't really know. But anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about my top 5. I don't know if you guys have seen Tom Clancy's The Division, but you're probably seeing it now in this video. If you want to go and watch a little bit more, you can. I won't leave links. I mean, you can YouTube some of this stuff. It really is that simple. Google, YouTube, all of those things are your friends. They are your friends. Oh, naughty. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.